in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this ain't the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about right now is the fact that many women from various types of professions are whores. Now, when I say that, I want you to understand. I want to show you. Now, we know CNAs and nurses, they get down with the meat because they 304s a lot of times. But I'm going to show you a lot of professions that you wouldn't even think of. Because a lot of you don't even think that a woman who's a jailer will be that way. I've been locked up, and I know it's true. So I'm going to put some stuff on here. I got facts, data, and statistics in this reaction video I'm going to provide to you. Let's go ahead and get to it. Hold on one sec.
See, man, I was fucking hoes in the penitentiary.
Right off the bat, he said he was hitting them 304s in the penitentiary.
Man, I was fucking hoes in the penitentiary, my nigga.
Houseway.
Yeah. Say, man, listen, man. Man, listen. Man, I had hoes got my name tattooed on them, homie.
Exactly, and that's true. I know a woman in particular. Oh yeah, this is a short video of the live stream I did last night. So if you want to see the live stream, which is over an hour containing this, go to my live stream from last night. But this is just a short version of that. Basically, I knew a woman, she got fired for letting men run train on her, and she had children in the penitentiary. So most times, think about it, women love bad boys, right? So why would you want a woman who works in an environment where she is surrounded by bad boys? And you won't know nothing about it because they behind them walls. You won't know. You don't know what she's doing. So I would tell you strongly, man, if you're gonna be with a woman who has that type of job, you make sure you vet her first. But I would tell you, just use her for recreational purposes, man. Don't get a woman that can sneak away and you can't. You know, on some jobs you can show up if you ask her, like, hey, can I come through and spend lunch with you? Yeah, you can't do that in some of these jobs. You can't do that shit. You can't pass this door and pass this gate and pass this gate to go see your woman in the damn prison just so you can sit down and eat with her. You get what I'm saying? Don't do it, bro.
I ain't never had no problem with getting at no bitch, man.
Wait. So you talking about like guards, other niggas, bitches? Like
man, every guard got a nigga when they leave the motherfucking gate.
True.
When they come back inside that gate, nigga, you my bitch. Yeah, you my bitch.
Hey, what percentage of female guards are cheating with an inmate?
95%, nigga. 95%, nigga.
Now let me give you some facts, man. In the comments, man, I want you to list every profession that you believe, ladies and gentlemen, where women cheat the most. In the comment section, leave them. I want to see what y'all say. Now here's the facts. I'm put on the screen for make sure y'all can see it. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. There we go. Now, according to the facts, according to Daily Mail, it says, why are so many female prison guards having affairs with inmates? Experts say poor training and vetting procedures are behind rise in illicit relationships, as 18 women are dismissed at just one jail alone. At this particular jail that this source is talking about, 18 women was caught with dinglings in their mouth, eating Pookie and Ray Ray's booty inside jail. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep going. All right, here we go. This is one of the professions. Excuse me, I'm stumbling my words all of a sudden today, but you know, one of the many professions that women cheat on. Teachers. Mostly female teachers, 12% have extramarital affairs. Men are less likely to cheat as they appear to be under less strain and stress in the classroom. This is according to a survey by the dating app Ashley Madison, infamously known for those looking to have affairs. You go to this site if you want to cheat on your husband or your wife. Just over 1,000 users was invited to respond, and these were the results. Number 1, female doctors and nurses. The field of medicine emerged as the leading profession for unfaithful women. About 23% of women worked as nurses or doctors and engaged in extramarital affairs due to the stress of the job and the long hours spent at work. And we already know CNAs and women who put on them scrubs and shit are some of the biggest hoes that is out there. Here's another one. Hospitality and retail. According to the survey, the ratio between genders is almost equal, men at 8% and women at 9%. Women still cheat more than men. This is due to the long hours and opportunities for discretion. Another one, entertainers. If your woman is involved with retail, working at Ross, Walmart, shit like that, there's a chance that she might cheat more than the man. If she is an entertainer of some kind, while there have been several reports of famous people in the entertainment industry involved in adultery, they are not as inclined to cheat as other professions. Only 4% of female and 3% of male celebrities in the entertainment industry say they have had an affair. Again, the women are cheating more than the men. Even if it's 1%, even if it's half of 1%, you're still cheating more than the men. Women in finance. About 9% of women in finance, bankers, analysts, and brokers said they were having an affair. One of the reasons revealed in a survey was that they were working with assets and wealth is seen as power. Now, basically what that means is women who got these degrees, who say, I got more money, I can take care of myself and shit, it blows their head up, they gas their head up to think they can do better than the man, they can get anybody, the grass is always green on the other side, and they feel powerful, so therefore they cheat because they don't think that you're powerful enough to not be cheated on. They don't feel the need to submit to you, okay? But I do have some good news for you. This is the good news right here. According to Newsweek.com, meanwhile, some industries were far more loyal. Those less likely to report infidelity included those in science and pharmaceuticals at just 0.1%, followed by business consultation and management, law enforcement and security, creative arts and design, media. Okay, so there's some profession where they don't cheat as much. But them nurses, oh, they love sucking on sacks and licking booty. They love that shit. Now let's get back to the show. Excuse me. Hope y'all are having a good day today. I know I started a little late today. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Let me show you one of these ladies who is just nasty. I mean, nasty. Here we go. Make sure it's on y'all's screen. I got to make sure of that first, you know. Yeah, there it is. Let's get it.
To the story of Tina Gonzalez, the Fresno County Sheriff's correction officer who had sexual relations with multiple inmates. In December 2019, the staff members of Fresno County Jail got a tip that a male inmate was in possession of a cell phone and was involved sexually with Tina Gonzalez. They searched his cell and found the cell phone and confirmed that Tina was in fact sexually involved with said inmate. Subsequently, the crime was investigated and Tina was charged with felony.
Now, Tina look good as fuck, don't she? She look good, boy. She look good. These are the type of women that's going around to the jail, gentlemen. These are the women going to jail. Your girlfriends, your wives, looking like this woman right here. This is a mugshot of her looking like this. You don't think those dudes trying to hit on your woman in them? And you don't think that some of these women are not giving up the yams to them?
Felony charges of sexual activity with an inmate, possession of a controlled substance, alcohol, in jail, and a misdemeanor charge of possession of a cell phone with the intent to deliver to an inmate. After she was caught, Tina immediately resigned, but the damage had been done. Fresno County Assistant Sheriff Steve McComas called it one of the most disgusting things in 26 years at the sheriff's office he had seen or heard. The facts of the case were wild, to say the least.
Cutting a hole in your pants to make it easier to have sex with an inmate.
Did you catch that? She went to her job, cut a hole between her legs on her pants so you can have access to her vajayjay. She cut a hole. This woman was married, by the way. She cut a hole so that she wouldn't have to pull down her pants and pull up real quick in case somebody came by with a collar. So she want to have easy access so she can bend over or lay on her musty back, help her ass, so they can get between her thighs and skeet and go real fast. And she did it in front of 11 inmates. So these people were probably running trains on this man's wife.
The case were wild, to say the least.
Cutting a hole in your pants to make it easier to have sex with an inmate and having intercourse in full view of 11 other inmates is something only a depraved mind can come up with.
Tina didn't just have relations with these inmates, she also put officers at risk. Apart from the cell phone she gave him to communicate, she gave him access to razor blades, drugs, and privileged information. At any time, he could have used those razors to harm other inmates or officers.
And at times communicated sensitive information to the inmate about individuals that were entering the inmate's pod, as well as times and places or times when the pod would be searched.
But what took the cake was that after she was caught and subsequently resigned from her job, she still continued with the relationship.
The fact that she continually calls, has sexually explicit conversations with the inmate in question, and even
She gone. That woman stigmatized. She's married, and then I guess the marriage was having a hard time. It's definitely having a hard time now. After she got fired for being caught for being a slut, she still called the prison to talk to the man that was dicking her down. Like I keep telling you, gentlemen, you can't be a nice guy in the bed with these women. They want the gangster dick with the pookie thrust, and that's what you got to give them if you want to try to keep them women.
Posts about the crime she carried out shows that she's incapable of owning up to her mistakes and will undoubtedly continue in the future.
During the entire court proceedings, Tina said nothing and just kept an apathetic look on her face. Luckily for her, the judge was lenient and took into account that she had no priors and reported her crime early. The defense pointed out that Tina's marriage had been falling apart ever since she started the relationship. He tried to argue that she was in a vulnerable place, and the court should consider that in their sentencing. Judge Michael Idiart said, "I think what you did was terrible, stupid. You've ruined your career. You endangered your fellow officers."
But I also believe that people can redeem themselves. You got the rest of your life to prove that.
He's wrong about that. Sometimes you can't be redeemed. That's like saying you can make a whole housewife. Whenever you believe that, when you say I can make a whole housewife, you're saying that she's been redeemed from her level of promiscuity to that of chastity. I don't believe that shit. All right. Now she said the relationship started falling apart. Now the relationship was already falling apart before you started dealing with that man, or you was already a hoe. And from what I can tell, you was already a hoe. Because even if a relationship is falling apart, ain't that many women who's gonna go bother cutting a hole in the middle of her pants when she go to work so that people can have easy access to her vagina. Excuse me. So that a person can have easy access to her vagina. She's just a beautiful slut. Because she's a good looking woman. I can't lie. I'll hit it. I would hit it. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, because see, that's the difference between me and some of these content creators. They want to seem holier than thou, some shit and critical. Man, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna tell you something. If she come up to my house right now, I'll knock her down too. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't want her to. The difference is I don't make hoes my women. If they're my woman and I must didn't vet them properly. I didn't know she was a hoe. She from another town or the city, but I won't make a hoe my woman. Okay? I let a hoe be my hoe. That's as far it will go. A hoe will be my hoe, not my woman. That's it. And he married a hoe. Period.
With the women. Okay, so we didn't have male guards. We had all female guards. We had one male lieutenant, and we would only see him when they would do like a shakedown or something like that, when something serious was going on. And yeah, it was relationships going on between the female guards and the female inmates. It wouldn't be so uncommon to hear about them hooking up in the free world. Like the inmate might have only 6 months to a year left, and when she gets with this particular guard, and then you'll hear about it when she went home that's who she's with now. And I tell you, it's not uncommon at all.
So I want y'all to understand that these hoes be getting their backs broken in at the jailer as a jailer. They do. It just is what it is. I'm just exposing shameful behavior. I'm bringing the truth to you in different ways, different angles that you're not even thinking about. But you need to consider what type of professions these women have. CNA women, beauticians, especially if she's a barber. I'm being honest with you. A lot of the shit I've been seeing in my lifetime, man. Shit, if she's a woman who brings children to the barbershop, I used to be a barber, so I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, like I said, do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to name the professions that you think women are most likely to cheat in the comments. I'm just really interested to see what you're going to say about it. You know what I mean? I'll talk to y'all later, man. Y'all have a good one now. You know, y'all be safe out there. You hear? Mm-hmm.